do our morning motivation, but first we'll remind you guys to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
We aren't just on YouTube.
Please.
We have notifications through our Facebook fan page, and as well through our Instagram page, Morning Motivation Rant. But we're here on YouTube on our Morning Motivation Rant as well, available on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. Now, for motivation for today, being good at something is a valuable investment in our own skill set, because you'll find when you become an expert in anything that you do, that you become, there are certain skills or techniques or processes that you learn in becoming an expert that you find are transferable, so that you can figure out a way how to lend that expertise to make you learn something faster. Now, this only happens when you are willing to take the time and effort what the fuck is she doing? So, it's when you take the time and effort to really become an expert in something. We don't want to put ourselves in the situation of being the jack of all trades. So you don't really know much about anything, you just know some little things. What you want to do is really become an expert in something because of your passion for it. And with that passion, you'll find that that way of learning and how best to train yourself starts to become evident. Those skills are transferable in our everyday lives. We're seeing right now that a lot of people are trying to become better, or at least are open to the idea of change. And this is a good thing. It's beneficial for all parties involved. But wouldn't it be sad if we were the ones that were left without being able to bring something to the table? We all have value, but it's our job to be able to bring it to light, to be able to share it with people around us. Because when we have those skills, how wonderful and exceptional they can be, if we hoard them to ourselves, it's criminal. It means that we're not willing to share our joy with the people around us. That sharing of joy is something that we've lost touch with. The idea of having dinner at home with as a family. And that doesn't mean it has to be any specific type of family, but just a couple people, maybe just some friends from out of town. Sit down, have a meal, have a conversation. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be something extravagant. Maybe just order a pizza and say, how's work? How's life? How are you guys surviving? Those are feelings that we're losing. And guys, those are some of the best things that happened to me when I was young, and I miss them. I miss them greatly. And I try and reproduce them now. And you know what? It's not as easy to get back on that horse, but it's so worth trying. I think that's all I have to say. Crystal, where can everybody find you?
Ah, that was beautiful, Dino. Anyways, everybody can find me at Simply Me on YouTube and Crystal Morency on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And I really do want to see penises with Darth Vader heads. And Dino, bumper to bum.
Hey, and I just came back perfectly. Okay, so you can find me at Dino the Genetic Marvel on YouTube, on Facebook. I have a fan page. On Instagram, I tweet stuff out, and I try and make with the funny. I have a Twitter account, but I don't really use it. As well, Morning Motivational Rant. As I said, guys, we're expanding. We're trying to do everything. We are going to start working on doing clips for everything. So that's in the process where we're trying to get done. It's a little more complex. It's out of my skill set. So I'm going to spend the day tomorrow trying to learn. And that way, hopefully, Monday's episode. So we're a little bit ahead. And as well, guys, we are considering going every day of the week. So we're going 7 days a week because we're fucking awesome.
Freaking awesome. Because technically we record 7 days a week.
We do 2 a day? This one's crazy. She's like a slave driver. Are you kidding me? She's like, I need to be on the top screen because you're too fat. And I'm like, okay, I don't think they can tell. But then she stabbed me right in my face. I'm going to have, look, you can see lines. No, I'm just kidding.
These are stories. You hear his stories. You love his stories. His fictional stories, because one of us knows what that means. And the other one doesn't.
Allegedly. Who knows? Guys, have a great day. Stay motivated, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Guys.
Bye.